Oh, hello. Well, it's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Doesn't really mean anything to me. Most of the people on the planet, it doesn't mean anything. But to the Americans, it does. And for some reason, over the years, I've become more and more interested in America. Anyway, this is going to be a super playful one. I am sweaty, dirty and real. And it's the 4th of July. My name's Tim. Case, aka Mr. Invisible. Doing well as Mr. Invisible, you know. And today is season 2, episode 1. It's time to change the record a bit, I think. Transformation I felt I'm going through is ongoing. I don't think there's an end point, really. It is a transformation. Change is here to stay. And what do I want to touch upon today? Season 2. If I had a decent computer or something, I'd do a bit of a kind of, like where you do a catch up of season 1. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to do that. But that was season 1. It's now past. It's now history. Did it make a difference? Certainly did for me. I've never felt more connected to the divine, to this earth, to the energies and abundance all around me. Every single element. I have never felt more connected to it. That cannot be a mental connection. It is something far more fundamental that I've learnt about. Through going within, through observing my life, observing what happens, and becoming convinced of a magic that I find within me. And then as I transform and become more present, that magic that I do experience within me, and almost feel like, oh, that's the only place I can experience it. And indeed, to a certain extent, it is. But then gradually I'm finding a presence that I've experienced many, many times. A simple being. That as I hold that vibration, the magic of this universe seems to unfold between my eyes. In front of my eyes. Now, there's a part of me always chasing that magic. And yet I'm being told very clearly by many people I admire the perspective that I must have. My good morning lights lady, my friend. It's been pointed out to put your sword down. Which is a funny thing because I am aware that there's a part of me wanting to fight for what's right. That's it. I don't want to fight. I don't. And I will happily put any sword you may perceive I have down. Because I think now, especially now, season 2, there must be that feeling between us of, what? Non-threat, safety. Whoever you are, look, I'm having to, like I say, put the sword down. All right, well, let's identify the sword a little bit. You know, if you knew me personally, and like some of my friends, Will, Frodo, JR, Jeff, you know, I got all these friends that have known me all my life. And I don't think they would describe me as someone living life with a sword. I honestly don't think they would. I'm literally not aggressive in any way. I never have been. I wasn't a fighter at school. I'm not a fighter. And yet then, as I have gradually presented myself to you, trying to, I have, of course, been quite clear about how I feel about certain things. I'm the children's champion. If I'm not careful, that can become a sword that I will then go, no, that's it. I want to put my sword down. I ain't here to fight. I'm here to be a part of something so uplifting, so beautiful. And I know that. I don't know where, how, or when. But I know I'm already a part. And that just this, right now, is me doing a bit of my service. My reaching through this illusion of separation to the oneness that I feel with the ones that are invisible to these eyes at the moment. Remember, I'm not giving up. There's bubbles and fizzes in me all the time. I'm a part of that. And it's very important that no one perceives me as someone who's just going to fight. There are many that I, with my mind, will decide, I don't like you. I don't like your personality. I don't like what you're doing. Like you're murdering, you're bombing, you're raping, you're pillaging, you're attempting to control the women, to change society to something awful and disgusting. That's thoughts. And yet I must understand that every single person is in a sense source expressing itself. Even the bad shit. Who said? Who said God couldn't be awful and rude and violent? Who decided that? The power that runs this show has done everything and can do anything. The test we undergo is to see what comes out in the end. That we are tested and pushed, shown our limits, overcome those obstacles, keep going. Is it my story? Right? I don't know. Hope. I hope. I'm sure I could just talk to a few people and you could not have to go through such a mystery tour. And I don't want to appear such a mystery tour. And yet it certainly has been a mystery tour for me, and is to this day. I'm going to just ramble, I don't care. I need to talk to you, and this is how I would talk to you if you were right here. My friend was right here. My friends were right here. I would have a ramble and a rave. And you ask my friends, we have some lovely chats. I like chatting. And yet beneath this chat, there's some of the most important understandings I've ever come to. Through a lot of help. But that push me more and more and more towards the certainty of what I must do, what I feel I am doing, is connecting with you. To feel that growing connection all the time. Unconditional. I've had like I say, I'm just going to chat with you. I am sweaty, dirty, and real. I'm completely authentic. Behind me is what I've been working on. I've just finished. I got to take a photo. I've just got the door on. It's a whole water system with pumps and God knows what. And to try and keep what is a very beautiful garden behind me, to keep it beautiful. And it's been some hard work, and it's got very hot towards the end. So it's an obstacle. This has been, I do earn money for it, as long as the chap pays me at the end. And it has been an obstacle. These jobs are obstacles. This is one of the chaps I disappointed. I hope he's not a Christian or a Catholic, and you might watch this. If you do, John, I ain't charging you this time. Don't worry, all the hours are right. Anyway, it's looking good, by the way, John. Door's on. Got you a white one. Nice door. To play with you. What I have understood of this understanding is that it is the oneness we all inherently are. Is that window to understanding. And holding that, not once or twice, that's not enough. It's holding it, experiencing it every day, not once. You can't drink water once. That's not enough. It's got to be every day. And I do. But I don't always achieve the desired connection I desire. And I know why not. That's me. Too fuzzy, not enough sleep, not enough, whatever. The reasons for feeling disconnected. Yesterday, I had the most beautiful day. Most beautiful going with him in the morning. Blew me away. Think I saw the wild birds. I know she was there. She's there in them. She doesn't not exist. She exists. There was such an unfolding of me in the experiences. So many intricate and vivid and blew me away. And I spent that made my day beautiful. As I've said, that's the days I really go with the flow. Our work, It's really hot here at the moment, so we're getting absolutely exhausted. I'm working outside, and I'm built for flipping Norway or something, I think. It's whatever it is now, 35, 30, whatever degrees. It's hot. It's been hot. It's gonna get hot. And I was just, it just stayed with me just throughout the day. That connection, that feeling that stays after those experiences. In the experience, but then there's a remain from that. It remains, stays with me. It stayed with me all day. Then it went on and on my day, and it's like things and people and doing, and I'm absolutely screwed for money. I'm in trouble, but I ain't complaining. It's fine. I got work. And we're just off to start the next job today. I should be there now. Ruslan's waiting for me. Working in the sun. He's become like my work wife. You spend so much time with the people you work with. And he drives me nuts. He drives me absolutely nuts. But we need each other. We work together. But we are getting to that point where we're not bickering. We're not. But he done half go on like a woman. I shouldn't say that. I really like the guy. We need each other. We're working together. But you spend so much time together that you drive each other nuts. Just like partners, I guess. Yeah. You know, you never know back in the Ramayana. All those years Ram and Sita spent in the woods together. You do know that actually probably the result of them going their separate ways is just perfectly normal bit bored with you. And in a sense, were there any mistakes made? I don't know the full story. But in my Ramayana, I've only spent a minute or two with you. And I've only touched your hand in this world. Touched a bit more in other worlds, so I don't know what that means. Oh, we're getting close to playful now. I should probably stop. But what? I'm just talking to myself. And I'm enjoying it. So, look, I always said I'd be authentic. And it's been pointed out very much to me that not just to be myself, but that is the only way. And I have a character. I'm quite a laugh at times, you know. And my plan in season 2 is to be much more of a laugh. To get back that playful spirit. I've got to show you something. Sorry, back. I found someone. I hope this will show, but I found this picture the other day when I was back at the chalet. cleaning up, I found this picture, and it was a picture my dad took a few years ago. I hope you can see it. And basically I've decided that was it. When I found this picture, I was like, that's it, I've found my inner child. I'm gonna show you my inner child. Are you ready? Hope you can see it. Here he is. Oh, I want that as my profile picture. You see it? There he is. My dad did well to get that photo. I remember he had a great big camera. Big lens. It's like, I want to be like that again. Can't quite see it. I want to get the photo kind of done up, brightened or something. You've just met my inner child. Now, since I found that photo, well, I've been wanting to show you, so sorted that out. And it's just like something clicked in me. It was almost one of the last things I found in the chalet. I mean, I tore the place apart. And it just blew me away. Because I remember my dad talking about that very specific photo, that he was really pleased with it. Then he either, my mum kept it, or he didn't have copies, I don't know, but he kind of lost it. But he remembered it. And then I found it. It blew me away, and I wanted to share that with you. As I want to share so much. Anyway, this is one more step. But a bit more than that. It's season 2. Episode 1. And I need to bring myself into focus. I need to align with the energies. Well, luckily, it's the energies of nature. Because there's a part of me who can think, I gotta, like I was saying, I felt like I haven't kept up. Kept up with what? That can be my own concept. Keeping up with nature is the simplest thing on earth. And I think I'm being shown that this unconditional love is the simplest thing on earth. It doesn't have expectations of me. And therefore I must free myself from those expectations as well, to fully appreciate the moment, the beauty, the love available. That to connect with this magic is, as I've always been told, connecting with oneself. That this universe doesn't doesn't really care what we're going through. And there's a certain element of truth there. That it's gonna what this universe cares about is the frequency coming from within us. That is not just our daily display of our personality. It's not just, oh, I am this, oh, I am that. It's a much deeper showing of oneself, or aligning with one's highest part. What is that vibration? What is it? What is your default? What do you consistently bring to the table? And I'm just learning. And I'm just trying to bring the things that resonate with unconditional love. There's so many obvious things. There's love, there's kindness, there's compassion, calmness, serenity, joy, peace, bliss, it's so obvious what resonates with you. And this universe wants to see me resonating with that more. That the good wolf has won. I fed the good wolf. Now, do I still have a naughty little wolf? I guess so. I could be so honest with you. I'm a person. I'm dirty, sweaty, and real. I do things. I've got a beer right now I'm going to drink in front of you. Because this is season 2. Not that that means I'm going to drink beer in front of you all the time. I'm just saying it's really hot and this is a cold beer. I'm being real with you, as I expect you to be real with me. And for that to give us a sense of oneness, that we find, even in our differences, we find the similarities, we find that sameness that we all have, regardless. And I just want to get closer to that, because that's where I find what I'm looking for, is in that oneness with you. Even in this completely abstract way that I know is going to help me. So I'm helping myself today. I knew I needed to. I kind of hoped to do one today, and then I didn't do so well this morning, so I was a little bit disappointed with myself. But then, you know, I just got going. It's like, well, get going, it's hot, you got work to do. And then slowly it just grows in me, and it's just like, nah, I can talk. I am allowed to talk to you. I just must become clearer and clearer about what I want to say, if I'm ever going to be allowed out of this, box, feel like I place myself in, that I must maintain this certainty more. I must pursue and embrace this dream more. And yet not chase, and yet not expect, and yet not give up. I just want to say that I'm still here. And I'm more than still here. I'm here. And the connection that I long for with you all to actually be in this world, I will continue to pursue in my own way. And I will always attempt to bring myself back through the perceived problems and struggles. I've always had a base of this going within. And of all the other shit I might think about, of dreams and stuff for the future, to be a part of helping people come to know themselves is my greatest dream. That is my service. I don't know how, and I don't know when. And if I'll ever be allowed to step into such a role, because the responsibility of such a role is enormous. And look at me. But that's just it. Look at me. I've proved something to you, the ones that have listened. I've shown you something we can share here. And I'm not alone in this. This unfolding and awakening that we're sharing in that has the potential to uplift everything. The planet itself is uplifting. Lady Earth. There is a healing going on, a transformation. And I'm not getting left behind. I'm not getting left out. I'm getting closer to you. And closer to me. And just continuing to assure you that I want to be a part. Oh, I'm sure I had other stuff I wanted to say, and now I'm feeling like I really should get back to work. Bless you. You know, to know that the love I'm talking about has no limits. The kindness I'm talking about has no limits. I need to give this. Not because I want it back. I need to give this. I need to connect here. And I need you to know I'm here. That's a bit selfish, but you know, it's such an odd path I'm on. Anyway, season 2 episode 1 was a little bit spacey. I don't care. Because I've talked to you. That to me is all that matters. The energy transfer that seems to go on when I do these things is astounding. So I'd recommend just, learn to feel. Learn to truly feel alive. That's what this is all about. It's about this life. It's what we've got. And I want to really start to live it in a conscious, passionate, excited way. To align with the ones that I want to be with. Yeah, I know they have understood this ahead of me in a way. And I hope I'm just getting there. To step into this new reality. And to bring ourselves closer. I pray that is so. I'll talk to you again soon. So I'm feeling like I could say something silly. Anyway, love, light and hope to the multiple beings of this universe. I'll miss you all. Take care. Lots of love to Wildberg. Sure I did see you, didn't I? Oh, you're a tricky one. Anyway. Let us all rise together. It's always been love. Thank you.